Hello, everybody. That's how we start, right? With doing the microphone bullshit, right? Well, hello, everybody. This is gonna be a stream that is basically just Skeleton Metal X. It's finally out. And it's on Bandcamp right now, but this is going to be a sort of music video debut for it. So, you know, but you know, I'm very surprised and I'm very appreciative of that fact that you guys immediately, you know, as soon as this went up on Bandcamp, people basically said, "Oh, you know what? I'm gonna listen to all the tracks before I can even show it on stream." So, you know, what about Spotify, Joey? Spotify will happen, but it'll take extra time because there are covers and stuff on this album, and they need to go through a sort of what the fuck do you call it? Legal royalty crap documents. So, you know, it'll be for a little bit. So, you know. I saw Joel, I saw you on Mike's stream. Yeah, I was just in Mike's stream, and I was just, you know, because Mike, if you don't know, plays on this album, you know. It is, you now owe $4,000 to Metallica. But, yeah, so this is going to be a stream where, there's a lot of hard work and a lot of time that went into this album. And, you know, I'm happy to be done with it finally, because this was very much a project that, you know, I started last year, late fall, I think. And, you know, the whole idea behind this thing was like, you know, it's almost been 10 years now since, you know, Skeletor, the band, became a thing. And, you know, I go back to those old recordings. I'm like, oh man, I wish I could do a better job at this. So I started re-recording Skeletor for like a, you know, 10-year anniversary, kind of like, haha. But then I had so much fun with it that I decided to like continue with more songs. And before you know it, I was writing more and more stuff. And it started off with just me, but then I asked Frank, hey, you know, you're way better at playing bass than I am, you know. And you all heard snippets of this album throughout the streams. You know, I was talking a lot about, you know, ooh, you can check out this eventually. So, you know, you should release the Swedish songs, maybe. But yeah, we started doing some tracks, and then I added more tracks, and then the unofficial name for Skeleton Metal X is Skeleton Metal X and then some, because it's not only just, you know, new stuff, but it's also like unreleased stuff that like I've released on YouTube, but it's never gotten like a proper release. And on top of that, you have songs that I felt needed a little extra, like Brick by Brick, you know, Techno Pigeon, stuff like that. But yeah, we definitely have made an album here that I'm very proud of. I mean, Super Ghostbusters is a shitpost, you know, and it's not very evocative of like me trying. It's just kind of me fucking around, which is the same thing for Skeleton Metal X, but there's definitely way more care and thought put into this. So yeah. So said, are you tired? I am a little tired, yes. I was up all night making this thing happen. And on top of that, you know, we made a lyrical video to all of the songs. Not like a lyric video. I'm not a big fan of those. It's just more so me not having to pull up a TXT notepad document so you guys can follow along the lyrics, because that's... I hate doing that. So, you know, I started doing that, and the timing came out pretty good. The timing came out pretty damn good. But yeah, we made this album, and you know, there's a lot of people that play on it. I mentioned Mike, of course. Mike plays on 2 tracks. He plays on Phallus Metallum and I Love to Bone, which you've heard many times probably not by now. But the actual album version, you know, is a little different from all those little stream snippets you've heard and stuff like that. Yeah, a lot of tracks. When it's 25 tracks in total, so you know. Vorg Skelter versus Red Vox Death Battle. Well, the problem with that is Red Vox and Vorg Skelter is such a different thing. Whereas, I mean, I equate all music into art, you know. But Red Vox did one silly album once, which was Blood Bagel. And Vorg Skelter has only been silly shit. Sightlord is definitely where, you know, that is stripped of any, I don't know, joking around. It's just very sincere stuff. But, you know, we had a lot of fun with this. I definitely learned new things. You always discover new things about yourself when you're trying stuff. And, you know, I was happy to do these whole tracks and discover, like, oh man, I can sing way better than I did, you know, 10 years ago, you know. Joel, your mic is getting that coil whine. Hang on. So we can fix it up for you. There we go. Yeah, I don't really have anything of stream like quality. It's just kind of music tonight, and you know, I obviously that like my music is not for everybody. It's very abrasive and stupid, but I think that if you watch these streams, it's something that I've put a lot of effort into, and it's like show and tell, right? Show and tell. But with this album, that is out now, you know, I definitely did a lot of mistakes back in the day when I recorded the first 3 skeleton metal albums. Like, you know, and I guarantee you this, when I listen to this, and it's gonna be like a couple weeks, I'm like, oh man, I can do a better job. Because you're always a kind of self-hating artist. Like you don't despise your own works, but you're always building on the foundation of what you have in the rear mirror, and you get better at it. So, you know, definitely a project that I'm very proud of at the moment. But who knows? Who knows in about 2-3 weeks when? Because I mean, it's done. You know. But I think that you know, this album definitely had more of a sort of serious effort than, you know, Skeleton Metal 3 was definitely for me an album where I started taking it a little more seriously, because like Skeleton Metal 1 and 2, they're basically EPs, you know. Skeleton Metal 3 was, I would say, like the real Skeleton Metal full album. And Skeleton Metal X, again, what I started talking about is a sort of 10-year anniversary of the Vorg Skelter band project. And I think that I could have had even more tracks on this thing, but having it at 25 is fine, you know, it's fine. There was gonna be even more, as I said, and you know, but the album's name and the sort of attitude of it is X, which is 10, which is not very reflective of like the actual numbering, because Skeleton 1, 2, 3, and then 10. It's more so a reference to F-Zero-X, because the cover art I wanted to be very comic book style, and I wanted to be kind of very intense, but also very fun and lighthearted. And I think that you know, the artist I worked with, Gloomink, did a fantastic job. But what happened 4 and 9? I mean, it's a kind of a joke in itself. What happened to the other albums? But I don't know what else to say. I guess we'll talk about more about this after the album has streamed here. I will give a big shout out to all of you guys for being very patient with this. Again, I've dropped many little like sound demos and stuff like that throughout the streams because I hate knowing that like I'm busy with something and people aren't getting streams. And I feel like, oh no, I am doing stuff. Don't worry, I'm not just slacking from streams. But the streams from here on out, after this album is well, it's out now, it's gonna pick up because the streams have been a little bit far in between, and oftentimes I'm just, my voice is shot from doing all these vocal recordings or whatever it might be, because like. I do really want to put a lot of effort into even the silly stuff, but the streams will definitely pick up in terms of quantity, I guess, but quality is different, right? You deserve a little break from the album, Joey. No, I've kind of had a break from the album in a while, actually, because what do you call it? The album was supposed to be out a while ago. It was supposed to be out a while ago, but we had a problem actually. We had a problem with the distributor of the merch, and this is not stream merch, by the way. I just want to make that perfectly clear. This merch, these T-shirts, is going into more musical projects, and the money goes to Frank, by the way. I really just like, if people want merch, it has to be for the music, it has to have a purpose. So that's that aspect. But when we wanted to make these shirts for this album, there was a problem where it would take a while, and it got a little delayed because there was some crap happening with that. So the album was technically done for a while, but we were waiting so we could just get this done all in one day, so people aren't like not necessarily confused, but rather like, okay, when is that releasing? Like, what's going on here? Is the merch shipped internationally? Yes, it is. Where can we buy the merch? You can check out the Bandcamp link, but I'm not here to talk about merch or anything like that. I mean, I am doing that now, but but people wanted like a stupid like little silly shirt, and and it goes back into the band, kind of like what Sightlord does, and I believe. The Sightlord page, if you're one of the people that still want a Toxic Minds shirt or a beanie, I believe those are available now. But I don't like to talk about the bureaucracy of music or anything like that. But I figured I would give a little heads up that, if you're inclined to support the musical support, or whatever you want to call it, there's that. But I'm not here to talk about that. I am here to talk about the actual album here, and I've talked about for 14 minutes about necessarily nothing. I've just talked about a little bit of the origin of the album and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a big old celebration of skeleton metal and the band as a whole. I mean, it wasn't even a band from the beginning. It was just me doing everything. But now with Skeleton Metal X, the amount of people that play on it and has contributed to it, oddly enough, is way more than Sightlord. I'm like a control freak when it comes to music. I'm very, very much like, okay, no, I don't want this, I don't want that, blah, 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 blah. But Skeleton Metal X, I was very much open to the idea of other people bringing in ideas and sounds, and because You need an outside influence and a sort of I don't know what the word is. Like the music is like a canvas, right? And if you're using the same old brushes every time, I mean, you can only get so far. And introducing other colors into it, you know, is experiment and see what's possible. So a lot of people collaborated on this, which is very, very cool. But yes, but listen, guys, I'm very excited to do this now, and I'm sure most people have already heard this, but I'm gonna do it now. And yes, but a big shout outs to one of the mods, Marco, and Splunkin actually helped out with some of the music videos here tonight, because all the songs have music videos, and you know, this would not have been possible without their help. But you know, and if there are any hiccups in the lyrical thing here, don't worry. When this goes up on YouTube, the actual stream release onto YouTube, it'll all be fixed. So, you know, we can all consider ourselves kind of like guinea pigs, I suppose. Even I mean, I rendered this just like 20 minutes ago, and I'm like, God, I hope it works, you know. So if the lyrics don't align or whatever it is, just bear with it. You know, I'm sure you can find the proper transcribed lyrics on Bandcamp or whatever. But listen, guys, you have waited long enough for this. Let's listen to the goddamn thing. You know, I've heard it about a million times, and I'm quite frankly a little sick of it, because when you're sitting in a studio, and I have the privilege of recording everything at home, eventually you stop listening to the music and you start just listening for the discrepancies and the sibilance and all that stuff, and eventually, like, okay, this just feels like doing math. You know, EQing stuff and whatever, and sort of that you guys were part of, because when I started off this project, you know, it's like, oh, it sounds okay-ish, but I can do a lot better job, and it kept being more and more demos and demos and demos. So I'm sure you've heard a few of these tracks throughout the streams, as I said, but now I can finally say that they're all done. You know, they're all ready to just be sent off to the ether of the internet, and I'm done with it. So, without further ado, everybody, here is the stream of this. And again, I apologize if there's any weird, like, lyrics that don't align or whatever it might be. Who knows? But listen, everybody, let's do this.
I'll kick him in the spleen. coat this time.
You're dead! We killed you! We killed you!
Dead or alive, you are coming with me.
To a crushing sound, could have been the neighbor's sound. It was from the kitchen, down the chick, big What is that? Standing on your
Hello? Hello? Sorry, I ran out of disk space. I realized that I put all these super thick, like, WAV files on my C drive, and I realized that, I shouldn't have rendered this big-ass file onto C, so I had to, like, you know, clear some space. I'm sorry, can we just resume like nothing happened? Does that work for you guys? Okay, sorry about that. Oops.
Night presents.
The most hideous escape will be fooled by Mr. Valley Gold. Elephant is broken. It's ended only
Hello, I ran out of space again. You know what? These interruptions suck ass. They suck ass, and it's pissing me off. But you know what? We're gonna resume like nothing happened, okay? Yeah, okay, good. Nice, alright.
tells me they're delicious, and yet they're hitherto unknown. You might think it sounds impossible till you've seen a carrot crawl. Kind of bargain, kind of snap. Try to catch them in your trap. Feed somebody and you'll see we are whatever we eat. Kind of hiding in the sand, filling up the ketchup patch. Time to snack, to fall and down to swallow. It's monster. It's monster. Talk about monster. It's monster. And if the rumor's not complete baloney, then it's the story of the century. So grab a journal, listen up, and make some new friends to solve the mystery. An expedition, 13 strong of rumpuses, who all set off, seeking out a better life on Snaptooth Island. They do find a tasty quest to fill the hole that many feel inside their soul. Venture deep to reach the truth, and maybe you'll know something too. You might think it sounds impossible till you've seen a sandwich climb a wall. Kind of bargain, kind of snap. Try to catch them in your trap. Feed somebody and you'll see we are whatever we eat. Kind of hiding in the sand, tearing up the ketchup patch. Come to Snaptooth Island and discover it's monsters. It's monsters. Talk about monsters. It's monsters. Everyone's talking about monsters.
Until it's game, but now you're dying and screaming in pain. Murder's crazy, it's not for blood. Snackers are as good, so I'm buried in blood. Doesn't sacrifice it, but satisfy my need. I am bugging melody. Bow down till the bugs nuts. Till already inside. Death to Videodrome! Long live the new flesh!
I'm Tiffany Lottablog. Oh yeah, very good friend. Look at him. He's green, like me. This guy knows what he's doing. Look, he's got a little hat. Very good. Very amazing gamer. According to me, the best archaeologist in the biz, Tiffany Lottablog.
If you're not dancing, you're all gonna fucking die! What's the beat?
You're Wendy's kind of people.
Come on and push it.
Break it down.
you are seeing Kentucky Fried Chicken so well in Christmas, and is the common custom in overseas? And I know that there people are not eating chicken, they are eating turkey, but I said yes, because that.
It smells like 1,000 dead rats.
Welcome back to the beef zone.
Where's the beef?
There's a fucking demon stuck in my fucking head. And this time, mommy, you can't make me go to bed. Mommy, that's you. It's dinner time. You tell her instead. It's demon time, yeah. Teachers tell me to do my homework.
Don't forget your homework now.
Teachers tell me I can live my life.
Don't forget to brush.
I jump up on my desk and I take a fast shit. Oh, that's right. Mommy didn't buy you any Doritos, yeah. So now you're gonna have to drink blood, 'cause they awoken the demon inside.
I don't want to interrupt the listening, but Spelunkin ran do this fucking thing, and I don't know what the fuck. Blame her for it being so bad. Sorry.
I might be 7 years old, but I've been pushed to my limits. Daddy tells you to get off his Xbox, and that's when he's gonna blow up the house. Are you ready? Get on it. We've headed up to Ear Society, and we're gonna protest right now to this song with the power of metal. We're gonna shit our pants. You ready to shit your pants? Yeah! You ready to dookie? You ready to dookie on society? Don't fucking mess with me. I hate broccoli. I don't like broccoli. If you're fat, then I'm 6'6", 420. I'm fucking down with
Now, I don't want to interrupt this fun listening party we're having, but I'm going to do a last... I have to clear out more of the C drive, so this will be the final insert disc to play, okay? And then we're good, okay? Final disc bullshit, okay? I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. So there's a couple of songs left in this piece of shit, and this stream is going to be very hard to watch and post because it's like several parts. But, yeah, I will be back. I will be back. Hang on.
With Frank, good times never
lonely night. In my cold coffin, oh so tight. Anime pillows decorate these inner walls as I'm rattling around in these dark halls. I search the internet for some clues. I throw up when I see naked women, I'm so confused. This isn't what sex could be. Vaginas and butts are for poo-poo and baby. Ooh, baby, it's a lonely night. Here in my coffin, oh so tight. I've got no dick, but I love to bone. Home this night, I'm all alone. Ooh, baby, it's a lonely night. My cheap pillow waifu feels so right. I've got no dick, but I love to bone. Home this night, I'm all alone. A dark night of melancholia. I open up a book filled with genitalia. Oh my God, page after page of naked dudes. Why is the hair on his penis confused? I call a doctor to ask if this is true. He answers with anger, who the hell are you? I slammed on the telephone and then I scream. Why would the penis cough up nasty white cream? Baby, it's a lonely night. Here in my coffin, oh so tight. I've got no dick, but I love to bone. Home this night, I'm all but alone. Baby, it's a lonely night. My cheap pillow waifu feels so right. Some glasses at night with my saxophone. I'm telling you, baby, I just love you both. Makes me sick to the point that I wish I could smash my own dick. I say no thanks, I'd rather dislocate my head and shove it all the way in my ass when I spread. Baby, it's a lonely night. Here in my coffin, oh so tight. I've got no dick, but I love to bone. Home this night, I'm all alone. Baby, it's a lonely night. My cheap pillow waifu feels so right. I've got no dick, but I love to bone. On this night, I'm all alone.
society of the pigeon milkers. It is time to explore the ultimate pleasure. Welcome. You've entered Umbrella Corporation, Chris. A secret milking of the pigeon for the ultimate in pigeon milking. Nice. It's time to breastfeed the pigeon.
Pigeon. Pigeon. Pigeon. Pigeon.
Pigeon flies. Pigeon flies. Pigeon flies. Pigeon flies. Milking of the pigeon at 85%. I'd rather not. Engaging super milk program. Now you see the power of my milking crane.
Wesker!
But now it's time for another level. Craze milk.
You're not gonna make it!
Pigeon.
You might have won this time, Chris. But I'm not destroying the world. I'm milking it.
Come on, everybody, it's time to dance. Drop your feather pants. Get down and get into the machine. Time to drink some pigeon cream. I can't hold anymore. I'm back from the intro. I'm back from the intro. I'm back from the intro.
Pigeon.
I'm back from the intro. I'm back from the intro. I'm back from the intro.
Complete global lactation.
Shit! Nice.
That's Skeletal Metal X. Sorry for the interruptions. but I think in a way it was kind of funnier that some Aga happened. These fucking WAV files way too much, man. But that's the album. Hope you liked it. Hope you liked it, everybody. It'll be on Spotify in like a week, I think, maybe less. And you know, this is going on YouTube without the stupid interruptions and the again we had, you know, this was rendered with the help of many people. I could not render this video myself, so you know, I'm shifting blame. No, of course, but no, it's but yeah, it was a very fun album to make. We snuck in some unreleased stuff that's officially going on Spotify now, like Techno Pigeon and God, what else did we put on there? You know, but hey, you know, it is what it is. Let's see here. But yeah, I don't applaud me for this. You wanna really give a big thank you to Frank, who played bass on the album. He did plenty of solos on the album. And you have Mike, who played drums on 2 tracks. Hot Dad is on here. And a humongous shout out to all the people that were involved with this. You know, I'm not the only musician on this. You know, there's many really very talented people who you know, did this. Like the orchestrated part to Black Submarine, you know, that was not in my comfort zone. And yeah, it's very, very, very elaborative stuff. And it was almost like a joke in itself to have Black Submarine sound so big, because it's just a stupid pun, you know. But yeah, you know, if you want to hear more of Mike's drumming, I'm sure you guys already know this, but you know, Mike has a band, Red Vox. Check out Mike there. But I want to also give a big shout out to Craig. I really wanted a really good singer for this, and like, I can't sing, you know. I can growl and scream. That's my area of expertise. But my clean singing, like, it needs a little extra polish, and Craig definitely did an amazing job here. But Craig has many bands. You can check him out. Search him up on Metallum. But yeah, I will say thank you so much for listening to this. Thank you so much. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. I don't know what's next. There's two things. Number one is you are probably wondering, is anything up next for Sight Lord? Yes. Frank and I talked about this, but once this album was done, then we're gonna cut back on the haha and just start writing music that isn't crap, you know. But I'm very proud of this album. I only self-deprecate because I'm joking around, but I am sincerely proud of this album. But yeah, thank you for checking it out. Thank you for waiting and being patient with this. It's hard to do video game streams and at the same time sit there and record songs and master and EQ stuff. So once again, thank you so much, and I'm very happy that it's just out now. So yeah, check YouTube tomorrow for the full stuff that is available for this. You know, I don't think I'm gonna maybe put these songs individually. Maybe I'll put I Love to Bone as a single or something. I think the best songs off Skeletal Metal X is definitely Black Submarine and I Love to Bone. I think these two tracks really stand out. They're very, very cool. But you know, I think you know, because on Skeletal Metal 3 I made a joke about, you know, no more Skeletal Metal. You know, I did that in the song Save a Bone for Me, and I said no more. I don't want to bore you guys with this. And I think that moving forward, I am like officially done with Skeletal Metal stuff, because this album was a celebration. This album was a sort of old tracks re-recorded and all that stuff, And you know, I'm not gonna do another one because I have so many other plans. Because here's the thing. Skeleton Metal X has many songs on there that isn't related to skeletons. Because I've written songs about every single skeleton thing ever. You know, there'll be more skeleton songs, but the albums will not just be Skeleton Metal Part 65. You know what I mean? So thematically, I'm not done, but album conceptually, like, you know. Yeah. So I want to announce the next project. That's silly. It's a little stupid. And I contacted Mike about this. And the next album that you're gonna hear from Mike and me, Mac and me, is going to be a really dirty blues album, actually. And it's gonna be an album about sucking dick, because I'm going to take the piss out of like very boomer George Thorogood stuff. And one of the songs that we're gonna be starting working on is we're doing a cover of "I Drink Alone," but this song is all about "I Suck Alone," and the band collaboration name for this is Fentanyl Pussy Overdrive, because there's a band out there called Alabama Thunder Pussy, and I thought that album or that group's name is fucking ridiculous, but I'm like, how can I make it worse? So yeah, and we're also going to see if we can get Hot Dad on it, and you know, Nola Saxman, for that played on I Love to Bone. Love to get him, so you know, we'll see, but that's in the future. We have two things: Scythe Lord 3, that's going to be sincere, and then this, which is like we're just playing to make ourselves laugh, I think. But yeah, there we go. Get some collabs in, why not? But it's gonna be a really overtly dirty album. It'll be like I don't know, it'll be something. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to say once again thank you for supporting the music, being patient. And I said this at the start of the stream too, before all the 4 interruptions because the disk space ran out. The album shit is done now. So now I can finally focus 100% on streams. Balancing both is difficult because as you saw during my streams, I often snuck in songs from this album and demo versions because I wanted to like keep you guys, you know, like, oh, well, he's not just slacking off, he's just doing shit. Because I love to entertain, I love to put on streams, but it's hard to do both at the same time. So yeah, but tomorrow we're gonna go back to, because I have like nothing to do. I have the best of 2022 video to do, but that is a slow thing that doesn't necessarily take away from my streaming stuff, like this album did. So this week it's Facade Corruptions, that's one of them, and I can, in Marble Stone, we have Linux Destruction. I have a lot of stuff that I want to do, and tomorrow the 5th the Mario movie comes out, so you'll get a funny review from me, I guess. But yeah, but once again, guys, I have a lot planned. I'm always planning things, fun streams. It's just sometimes I'm also not like a superhuman machine that like is always doing stuff. Sometimes I am also just lazy. I will also like just fully admit to just being, dude, I don't want to be at the computer. I just want to like lay in my sofa and take a big nap, you know, because, you know, you need to recharge your batteries. So, you know, but once again, guys, thank you for listening to Skeleton Metal X. It is on Bandcamp right now, not available on Spotify yet, but I'll give you a shout out when it is. It's just, this album is different than the other ones because this one has a bunch of covers on it. And unfortunately, when you have covers, you need to go through a really boring process of clearing the rights with everybody. And I doubt that Kira Bonito is going to have any problems with my Bugsnax cover, because she seems to be sort of in on the Twitch sphere as well, and I think I'm not sure what she would think of it, but I'm sure she would not disapprove of it. But yeah, I once again, everybody, hope you all enjoyed. We'll see you tomorrow with a proper stream, and I apologize that you are not getting a video game stream, because you come here for video games and not necessarily meme shit, songs. But at the same time, I feel this album is also like, it is close to the stream culture of this page. Like it's like, I make these songs for you guys, you know what I mean? It's like some of them of course I just fuck around with, and just like, I guess they'll enjoy this. But for me, like, you know, you have Fecal Rangers, and you have songs about Friend, you have songs about like NFTs. It's very, you know, it's very lighthearted and stupid. So, you know, there we go. But anyway, guys, as I said, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for tuning in and dedicating your time tonight to me. I sincerely appreciate it, and I hope that I can continue to make more stupid music for you guys soon. So, that'll be my stream tonight, and I hope that somebody's live too. Let's see here. Let's see here. Direboard Amakuni is live. I'm gonna host Amakuni. Alright, I'll see you soon, and hang on, so I said, was the Macaroni song inspired by Mr. Bungle? No, well, kind of. It was more so inspired by the fact that I was the story behind the Macaroni song, if you're curious. Maybe I'll talk more about the songs at some point, do a little, like, what went behind these things. The Macaroni song came from me switching the strings, because I was gonna, you know, track with new strings. Tracking, if you don't know, is just when you record from your guitar into your DAW, which is your digital audio workstation, which is just, you know, your Photoshop for music. And I wanted fresh new strings on my guitar, so I took off all the strings and I left 2 on, and they were really old, and I figured, you know what, these are tuned to shit. So what I did, I took the highest strings, like the E and B strings, and I tuned them low, like they would be like the bottom thick strings. So when I'm playing on it, I'm playing on the thinnest string with a heavy tuning, and it sounds like spaghetti. And that kind of made me laugh, and I thought, you know what, this sounds fucking ridiculous. So I did a one-take thing where I just, okay, what does it sound like? Pasta macaroni. Okay. So that's the story of that. I'm surprised I could even play. I thought it was going to be microtonal too. You know, I thought, you know, I have Meow Synth playing in the background. I'm like, can I even play notes to this? And it surprisingly was an F. So, you know, there's that. Anyway, I've talked enough. I will see you soon. And yeah, thanks for listening once again. Check out Bandcamp if you want to listen to more of this shit before this goes up on YouTube. And Tenning is asking, any chance to get sneak peek into the mixing and all that boring stuff on the album? Maybe like a second channel video or something if you're interested in that. Maybe? I don't know. I guess. But you probably don't notice this because it's streamed, and the stream audio is bad. It'd always be bad. But I personally think that Skeleton Metal X sounds much better than the previous album. I am like, the way I mix nowadays, I'm using less and less and less compression. Like, the songs are loud, yes, but I want the songs to breathe more sonically, you know, because I don't want to hear any sort of like chirps or little shit like that, you know. I want it to be very, you know, nice on the ears, even though it's screamy, crazy music, you know. So there's that. Anyway, guys, thank you once again for listening. Enjoy Amakuni, and I will be back tomorrow with Ape War. Ape War, Resident Evil 4, and I'm gonna start early so there can be a real big time span of streams. Thank you so much for watching, everybody, and once again, thank you to the mods for helping out rendering the video. I want to make it perfectly clear that when I'm saying to Splumping, for example, like, oh, you are an idiot for rendering this wrong, I put a lot of pressure on the mods here. I'm like, can you guys do a lyric video? And they're like, I guess. I'm like, oh, because I'm doing all the other ones, and we try to get it all done in time. So, no fault to Spelunkin or Marco. They did an amazing job rendering these music videos out, and you know, that's all it is. So don't be mean. Don't be mean to the mods. It's all friendly ribbing. You know, don't take it out of context and get angry at the mods. You know. But once again, check out the album if you like what you heard. If you don't like what you heard, don't worry, I'll be back tomorrow with video games. So, peace out, thanks for watching, and I don't have any funny bits at the end. Oh, wait, no, I do. Because, at some point, 25 songs was too much. 25 songs was way too much for me, and I thought, holy shit, I possibly can't take these many songs for people to listen to. So, I have a collection of B-sides of songs that is unreleased from this album, a lot of demos and stuff like that. Maybe when this goes up on Spotify, I'll throw something extra on there, or whatever. But let's see where they are. Oh, here we go. Because on the B side of this, I know you guys have been asking, you're gonna get finally this. But the thing is, I'm gonna release the entire thing as a one track and just call it Evil Snow, you know. But let's see all these songs here, just so you know. There's a song here called Wasp Song you've never heard. Sounds like this, you know. There's that. There's unreleased stuff from Skeleton Metal 3. There's a song called Scalayer.
Wait, hang on. Oh, come on. Am I really doing this? All these songs just sound like Slayer!
There's tons of stuff. What's this? That's the Ghostbusters thing that was on the bonus. You have this track, you know.
Unfunny garbage about to be streamed. 18 friendly friends in the chat at Fecal Funny.
You know, there's that. There's this song. There's that. There's this song. There's so many songs on here. But another day. Right now, I'm gonna get some rest. So thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. And bye.
I'm so happy. It's smoking.